if the company gets you, you are fired. Are you getting it? But other companies, most of those companies are not even registered at all. So they go any means to get their money by uploading pictures, do all sorts of things.
Nima has a question for you.
Question. So some of us are also aware how these people work. When they recruit members of staff who have to contact, the debtors, do they give them a deadline, and an ultimatum as to when they must get the debtors to pay back? So those people who are behind the phones,
they exist because they prey on the vulnerabilities of people, and that is why it is wrong. And that is why, yes, the government regulators may not be able to completely stop them from existing, because as we know, they work underground, and because human beings will always be vulnerable. And also, there's an assumption that you've made that the people that go to loan sharks are irresponsible people, and that the only reason that they go is because they know that they're going to take money and they're unable to pay. Some people go to loan sharks because they may not meet the criteria of the bank, they need quick money, and they are sure that they'll be able to pay, but things happen. So not everyone is in that boat of, I'm trying to scam this person or trying to scam the system. But then when these things happen, if it was a licensed organization, there's a way they go about collecting their debt. In a way, again, I say, maintaining dignity and decency. The loan sharks has no care for who you are, what you're going through. They are not willing to even sit with you and say, let's renegotiate how we can collect these debts. And so that is why it is a problem. And with giving out loans, it's a shared responsibility. It's not just for the lender and the borrower. After all, even personally, some of us will say, this person asked me for a loan, but I know this person cannot pay. So I would rather give this person half of what the person is asking me so that they can go. I know I've given it as a gift. We do that as well. We look at that. But there are some people who will look at, this person is so vulnerable and so desperate, I'll give this person, and then I'll now make that person's life living hell. I'll even give them terms that are so unfair. But because I know how desperate that they are at that point, I'll give it to them, and then I'll make their life so unbearable, I'll embarrass them. So that's what loan sharks do. My problem is with how they collect their debt. It is wrong. And yes, you're right. I've heard the government, I think it was last year, if it was not 2023, 2024, when this was such a big deal, our government tried to step in. They'll try to regulate it. But as as we know, human beings, these things will always happen underneath. But, we can give advice to people. Don't go to loan sharks. They don't care about you. In the end, you will lose completely. But to say that, it's like the person deserves what you get from a loan shark, I don't think that's right.
Good morning, David. Thanks for calling from Mowe.
Where are you? And
something unexpected has happened. You make that claim to them. When they reach out to you, you pick up. You continue to let them know you're making effort. You can even renegotiate the loan. Okay, I wanted to pay within a certain period of time. Can I now pay monthly based on what I can earn? Can you put the facts on table as opposed to what Nigerians popularly do? You block the number, then you had already consented for them to pick up your contact, maybe one way through an app or something, and so they can reach out to everybody on your contact, and they start sending messages to that person. Some people sadly will come to events, and the celebrity that you just met, that you collected their number, they will be contacting the person that doesn't know you. Alibaba put out one side calling out someone because loan companies were reaching out to him that he was on the person's contact. So something as embarrassing like this is something you must avoid. And then the fact is that it is a choice. You are an adult. When you approach a loan company, it's almost as if you know how it will turn out if you default. It's either you are prepared for how it will turn out or you gently leave it. Exactly. There's something called overdrafts in banks. You can have an account. You're credit worthy. You have shown that you're credit worthy. If you ask for it, they will give you money beyond what you have in your account. That covers up whatever you might need. But if you're irresponsible, you will take the option of the loan sharks because you can just apply from the comfort of your bedroom without filling any paper, no collateral, nothing, knowing that where will they find me? I will just block them. So we must address attitude of Nigerians in how they use their hand to forward far this
or difficulty because I'm concerned about how they will feel and how I will look before them. So what I did was, if there's anything I've progressively trained myself to do, is the ability to say no and not feel sorry for it. Because I cannot be more concerned about how you will see me so that I will stretch myself so thin and snap while you're having a great time. So I wrote a message and I apologize. I am sorry, but we can't do this now. And, you know, they responded to say, okay, that's fine, but hope everything is okay. I could hear the concern, like, because I'm typically the extroverted, happy-go-lucky member of the family. I'm like, yes, what they're doing a party. But at this point, I have to be able to say no and apologize, but not be concerned about how you will see me. I'll look good to you, but I'm dying inside. And that is what many times we do. We're trying to keep face. Yes. And in keeping face, everybody, to the detriment of our accounts, everybody goes back, oh, it was a beautiful party. And then we're suffering, even in our, it's not something that I've done it before, even our wedding, we're like, let's just call the people that we know we can feed. Because after the wedding, there's a marriage to build.
Of course.
Amen.
So that,
You know, while we're talking, I'm just realizing that we do have a culture of keeping faith. And sometimes it's being sold to us in a way that keeping faith has benefits. And sometimes they even say it has monetary benefits. If you keep faith today and do all the things that you always promise to do, someday someone is going to do it for you. And, you know, and yet you see people who have lived here all their lives, they move abroad, and they don't keep faith. So can you talk to us about this culture and why you think it does not, well, you've given a few examples, why it doesn't benefit us, and maybe just to help change mindset and for people to also understand why this other mindset, which is I can only do what I can, and, you know,
things. Hence, we have to begin to change now. Is it going to be easy? No, it's not going to be. It's going to be tough, but with consistency, patience, time, clarity of what you're trying to achieve, I believe you get there.
Let me take us back a bit. I hear you. Because there's something about personal development that gets you to that strong mindset that you have. And like Nigerians like to learn from that. What kind of personal development resources or training can we begin to adopt such that we're able to say no and we're able to prioritize our own needs or our own projects over appealing to others? So what do we do to begin to train our minds to where yours is at?
So if I'm going to, I really can't talk about this without talking about my story. Life had to happen for me, happen to me, for me to get to that point. So it's going to be 8 years by January 13th where I lost a job and hit ground zero and contemplated suicide. Now, in that place, the reason it was that is because the typical 9-to-5er, we earn money, but we are broke. And the reason I contemplated suicide because
AC News, we keep you informed with breaking news, and AC News, we keep you informed with breaking news and in-depth analysis of events shaping the world.
I will continue to speak the truth.
TVC News at 7 and TVC News at 10 p.m. delivers the most important stories of the day. Max FM, your hit music radio station, captivates listeners daily across Lagos and Abuja, making every commute more enjoyable. Adaba 88.9 FM is not left out, as it is the voice of Southwest. and on TVC Digital we reach 2 million viewers daily. All together pulls in over 17 million viewers daily. Contact us on 0707 272 8338 or marketing@tvccommunications.tv. Partner with TVC Communications today. Let's grow together.
Some say learning is fun, but as a mom, I see how demanding it can be for my child. That's why I ensure he starts every day with a cup of Bonvita. Bonvita, prepare them to win every day.
Events happening all around the world.
It's not just sports, it's entertainment. You know what it is. It's the Man's Party. King Dion, DJ Charlie Shee. Let's go!
We are your go-to for hit music, entertainment, and top-notch radio all day, every day. 102.3 Max FM. Hit music for Lagos.
Doubt and fear doesn't occur at the canvas, it shows in the canvas. It shows the conation of raw earthen material slabbed, stroked and molded at a pace provided by the doubt and fear. Every move weigh in the struggle of one to the other, merging the past to the present, brushstrokes of colors seen but not known. For when the wailing stops, the pieces settle down in abject beauty erected for a century of a century. Speaking, advocating, protesting as the archer meant.
People's party for not living to the expectation that even you
will pay,
even you cannot afford
to eat.
Like, stop mocking other people's parties that are hosted based on their pockets in a rate that even you cannot afford. So what we do is, you cannot afford to host the party. You go to a party and you're judging the person that has hosted for not hosting to the standard that even you cannot do. Very wrong.
So let me go back to, because I want us to get some nuggets from you as a personal development coach also, because you took us to the story of how it started and your personal journey, which I think is quite profound.
You know, this is my topic. You know, I like this topic. I'm
so sorry. I wanted to focus on.
I really have to say, because you've asked that question earlier about what people should do, and I feel like we underrate the place of reading and studying on your areas of gap. If you're watching this show right now and your area is you're not very disciplined, then go on YouTube, follow people that are talking about how to increase your financial discipline, because you need to learn. If your gap is I need to make more money, go and study on that area. She spoke about going to meet a friend, read books, take courses, do programs. That's how we learn about money, not just sitting down and thinking by watching TV show you will get everything. Follow her online.
But I feel, well, let me ask, like, given your experience and hearing everyone else, what would you say, like, 5 daily habits that someone needs to have, you know, going forward to build a business, maintain financial discipline?
First, it's quite important, going back to the mindset, it's quite important to build your mindset, have the right mindset. One of the things that helps your mindset is also to ensure that you have you're mentally, emotionally, physically, health and well-being is in order. Because if your health is challenged, all of this is out of the window. So typically, off the top of my head, I may not reach 5, but quite importantly, fitness and wellness. Before I came to this gym, came this morning, for example, I'd done my 11,000 steps walk.
Oh my God.
Even if it's just to walk, even if it's, so sometimes you say, but these were part of the things that helped me to put my mind in check when I was going through all of that. Walk, read. And then I can understand that. So when I say read, I don't like to read. I'm one of those that I will finish reading the book, close, and I don't remember what's in it. But I listen. So I have a lot of audiobooks. So I'm listening to the audiobooks while I'm walking. I'm listening to the audiobooks. I come and I summarize, and I speak with people. Speaking with people as well helps me to retain knowledge. So I'm speaking with people that have gone ahead of me, able to offer value to someone. Even if you want to learn how to bake or to sew, offer value to someone. That is when money will come legitimately, and then you grow from there. So learn a skill, exercise, pray, join a very good community that empowers you, not the ones that tell you about, did you see Mariah's hair today? No, not those types. Look for people that inspire you to dream big, that inspire you to see a genius version of yourself that God has put in you, that inspire you to wake up and say, hey, if he can do it, I can do it. And then you're chasing after that genius that you carry that helps you to become the most optimal version of yourself.
Thank you so much, Stephanie Kadri. I think this is, I mean, I want us to get to this, to land on this point where you're actually helping us on how to be better this year. I think we get sort of a good start for the year, and we appreciate your presence here today. Thank you so much. That's all we can take on the show. I hope you learned a few things as we have. Have a great day. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.
Presentation by ShopX TV. At ShopX TV, our customers are the heart of everything we do. As a special thank you for your continued support, we are offering our customers 10% off on selected products from now till November 15th. That's right, shop now and save big on some of your favorite items while stock lasts. Don't miss out on this opportunity to grab amazing products at unbelievable prices. First is our amazing 4-in-1 CookX blender. It's a food processor, a grinder, a blender, and a juicer all in one. The CookX 4-in-1 blender comes with 3 versatile cup sizes, each crafted to handle special tasks perfectly. Imagine